The dark web operates like any other marketplace.
People are making it easy to buy what it is that they're selling, and there is a significant demand, which, as long as the supply is good, the prices are quite cheap. Looking at this, he does a range of commercial...
Former undercover police officer turned forensic services partner at accounting firm BDO, Stan Gallo has been trawling the dark web and gathering data on fraudulent or stolen documents.
What are we looking at here?
Okay, so this site is for paid attacks, so these are hackers for hire. It's actually very commercial by nature.
In the December quarter, the average cost of a fake or stolen passport rose to more than $2,300, from nearly $1,400 in the previous 3 months, while the driver's licence is now $844. But the cost of hacking an email account has fallen from more than $600 to $262.
If there's a restricted supply and the demand's still there, then the price goes up. If things are easier to get, then the price will come down because it'll drive competition.
The latest government data shows the number of reported scams has been on the rise since 2020, but seems to have peaked and has begun to decline in the past year, with scams through phone calls and social media clocking up the biggest losses. That's something Andy is all too familiar with. He's so ashamed of being scammed, he doesn't want us to use his real name.
I feel really stupid for a start. Yeah, because when I told my wife about this investment, she already reminded me, like, are you sure you are not falling into the, this scam thing? And I said, no.
It all began when he saw an ad on Facebook that purported to show Australian presenter David Koshi Kosh.
Basically, he mentioned that he has made a lot of money through this investment. And then I kind of interested reading that, and then there's a link, and then I just click on the link.
When he tried to withdraw his money, the phone calls and emails went cold. He lost around $9,000 all up. Financial Services Minister Stephen Jones says social media giants must bear more responsibility for what's advertised on their platforms.
There's a lot of grey area there. We want to remove the grey area, clear responsibility.
To do that, he's proposing a raft of changes in a new mandatory code of practice that would require social media companies to verify advertisers on their platforms, ensure ads comply with local laws, and remove illegal content more quickly. He also wants social media giants to compensate people who lose money through a scam that was advertised on their platforms.
These social media platforms, they're some of the biggest and most profitable companies in the world, and they have an obligation to keep their network safe as well. And if they don't and people are losing money, then liability should follow.
In a statement, Meta, which owns Facebook, said scammers present a challenge in a range of environments, and the company has several approaches to tackle them on its platforms.
No doubt a welcome step forward in the fight against scams, but cold comfort to victims like Andy, who've already lost money and are unlikely to get it back.